Hello, happy Friday evening. Yes, this is much later than I normally plan my meals, but I seem to be saying that a lot recently, and that is okay. It's great to have a plan, but sometimes you can't always follow exactly the plan, and that's okay as well. So it's great to have a system in place too. So I know my meal planning system. So even if it's not on the days that I want to do it, I still know exactly what I'm going to do to get my meal planning done. So let me go ahead and share my screen, and I will share that with you. If this is your first time joining me for meal planning, what I normally like to do is I normally do my meal planning on Wednesday nights. Thursday nights I write the grocery list, and then on Fridays I go grocery shopping. So I'm a little off, and that's okay. So today, the first thing I do is I pop open my meal plan template. You can find meal plan templates on the What's Working Here website at what'sworkinghere.com. Go into the resource library. You'll have to type in the password, which is working, and then you can access all the different meal plans. I follow Portion Fix Meal Plan B. So that's kind of how I have it set up, but I have meal plan templates in there for plans A through I think F. And then if you want to do time nutrition, I have those plans in there as well. So if you've got morning, noon, or night workouts, and then also you'll see a little bit in this week some carb cycling as well. So I've got carb cycling meal plan templates as well. So we got a little bit of everything this week. So I start with my template. And actually what I did is, let me go ahead and I will share the website with you. So this coming week is our fall break for my son's school. So we've planned a trip. We're going back to Broken Bow. We went there last year with friends and we had a great time, stayed in a cabin, did some side-by-sides, like went and did some riding out in the trails there, and we had so much fun. So we decided we're going to do it again, hopefully make it an annual tradition. And so what I did is I just went in and I asked the friends that we're going with. So this is the resource library if you need to pull up the meal plan templates, or you can find all my meal plans. So what I did is I went to my meal plans and I had asked my friends, because we're going with 2 other families, and I said, hey, do you guys want to keep the same menu that we did last year? Like, did that work? Do we want to keep the same one, or do we want to change it up? And they said, yes, the menu from last year worked great. So I just went in and I popped open last year's menu so I could just copy over everything. So that's one good thing about kind of keeping your meal plans, whether you keep them on paper in a binder or you keep them digitally like I do. I have files of them, and I also have them, of course, here on the website. You can just go back and pop them open from there. So I just went back in time. I can't remember exactly which is probably going to be on page 5, and I'm on page 6 now. Which page it was on? Almost. Must be page 7. So you can go in and kind of use any of my meal plans as a starting point. Even if you're not a plan B, if you're an A, you would just take out some containers. And then if you're a plan C or higher, you would just add containers. So you can do that as well. It's page 8. Go figure, it's page 8. So here we go, meal planning on vacation. So yes, so we are eating out one night, and we'll eat out on the way there and on the way home for lunches. But as far as going here, so this, you can see this is our meal plan from last time, that you can get some healthy snack ideas. Our meal plan from last time, and so I just went ahead and popped it open. So if you click on it, it'll download, and then you can just open it up, and that's what I used to start my meal plan template for this week. So the first thing I do is I go in and I write the days of the week and then the dates and any activities. So we actually, even though we have fall break, we're actually having a football game this week, so I made sure to put that down. On football game nights, what I've been doing is just picking something really easy that's quick to make, because, what I'll end up doing is I'll cook kind of an early dinner, and my husband and I will eat, then we'll go to the game, and then when my son gets home, he'll eat when he gets home. I noticed, so I work with restaurants and my full-time job, so I noticed that Monday is National Taco Day apparently, so I was like, oh, well, we have to have tacos, and my son was just asking for tacos the other day, so that will be a quick and easy meal that I can make and then just save for him when he gets home. We have some, I think we're going to end up having some soccer practice, and then we have our trip to Broken Bow, so I made note of that. So you don't want to go in and plan this whole menu and then go, oh wait, we're going to be out of town. Why did I plan that? Or if you're planning a trip where you're going to be staying at like a, what are they calling it, Verbo now? They've given it a name. If you're staying at like a VRBO or something like that, then you can plan meals that you can have with the people that you're going to be there with. So I wanted to put all those details in, and then you'll see also, so this meal plan is all sorts of strange. So it's going to start out normal. And then I think last year I had done a couple of days of carb cycling before our trip, because I mean there's a hot tub, so we're going to put on swimsuits, and it's always probably a good idea to kind of clean up your eating a little bit before you go on a vacation where you know that you're probably not going to eat that great. So kind of tighten things up before we go, and then tighten it back up when we get back. So I have some carb cycling in here, and then I've got the meal plan for when we're on the trip as well. So let's talk through it and see, and I can kind of tell you what I normally do, and you can kind of see how it all works together. So for meal one, I always have my shake for breakfast. It's a great way to start off the day, get all those vitamins and nutrients in. I always like to say it's more than a protein shake. Yes, it has protein, but it's also got a bunch of vitamins, nutrients, minerals, probiotics, prebiotics, all that good stuff. So it's a great way to start your day. So I copy and paste that for every day. And yes, I do bring it on vacation with me. So, and I'll actually bring my my NutriBullet with me, since we'll be at a house. If we're at like a hotel or something, sometimes I'll just shake it up in my cup, which I like it blended, but it's not bad at all. If you shake it up with ice, you gotta have ice in there. So I've copied and pasted that for every day. And then meal two is like kind of like my breakfast or morning snack. So I usually pick 2 of those for the week and then alternate them. But since it's a little wackier this week, you'll see I've kind of got the same one repeated, and then you'll see as we go. And then meal 3, I on the weekends I leave it open for like a salad or sandwich. Sometimes like on Sunday we'll have Panera for lunch, and then during the week that's usually my leftovers. So I have dinner, and then the next day I'll have whatever was from dinner for lunch the next day. And then in the afternoon, we have our afternoon snack. And again, I usually pick 2 and alternate them, but since this week is a little bit different, I've just kind of picked 2 and put them back to back. So the first meal, I'm doing chicken tortilla soup. That is really, really good. And you can have the link right there for the, and I think I make it in the crock pot. And there's the link for that recipe from Confessions of a Fit Foodie. She's got some great portion fix recipes on her site. And then I've just copied that down for lunch the next day. And then for dinner, like I said, it's National Taco Day, which I don't know why it doesn't fall on a Tuesday, but that's okay. So I put tacos on the menu. And then I'll probably make just enough, because sometimes I'll get like 1.5 pounds or 2 pounds of meat. But since we're only going to eat it one time, I'll probably just go ahead and get just 1 pound of meat for that. So then we've got the carb cycling days, and you'll notice on carb cycling days, it's not that we're cutting out calories, we're just cutting out the carbohydrates. So you still eat plenty of food. I feel like you eat, I mean, there's 7 meals in here. You eat more food almost than whenever you have the carbs, because you want to keep your blood sugar up and going. And I have some different carb cycling resources on the website. If you want to learn more about carb cycling, or if you have questions, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to help you with that, because we've been doing it for years, and yes, it does totally work. So I still have my Shakeology. I just don't put any fruit in it. And then I usually do eggs and oatmeal. So for my carb cycling menus, usually when we do carb cycling, we do 1 day of regular eating, 2 days of carb cycling, 1 day of regular eating, 2 days of carb cycling. But I didn't start this. I didn't start the carb cycling this past week, so I'm just gonna start it. We're just gonna do these 2 days, and because I'm not trying to, just trying to tidy up the diet before we go on vacation. So then you can see lots and lots of protein, lots of veggies, and then also your healthy fats with your teaspoons. So you're not getting like your blue container, orange container, and then you're not getting the carbs or the purple container as well. So, and then I keep that the same. So then I can kind of almost meal prep and make everything, and then we can just have the leftovers the next day. Because I'm not usually a very happy person on carb cycling days, to be honest with you. So I just like to have the food ready. If it's ready and it's already cooked, then I know I should just go ahead and eat it, and I'll just eat it and keep myself happy. The beef and butternut squash stew from 21 Day Fix Extreme, that is a really good recipe because the butternut squash has the consistency of a carb, like a potato. So, but it still counts as a green. So that made me really excited. So I really like to have that. Okay, so those are the 2 carb cycling days, and then we leave for our trip on Thursday, so that's going to be a normal eating day. We'll start off with our Shakeology. I will get my workout in, and I will be doing workouts while I'm on vacation, because with Beachbody On Demand, I can take my my workouts anywhere I go. So what I've planned to do, and I already told my friends, I was like, here's the workouts that I'm going to be doing if you want to join me, which is really fun to work out with other people. So I'm doing 6:45 right now. So usually on Wednesday, there's a mobility day that doesn't require weights. And so I'm going to save that for Friday and then go ahead and do Thursday's work. So I'm going to kind of alter my days. And then on Saturday is usually cardio, which doesn't require weights. So I'm going to push those 2 and kind of mix and match it around how I need to. So then you've got the BLT wrap again that's kind of repeating. So I can make, what I usually do is I'll make bacon on the weekend, and then I'll have it for the rest of the week. We'll eat out. So usually, I think last time we stopped at Chick-fil-A, and I actually just had Chick-fil-A for dinner too. So my Chick-fil-A order, I'd love to know what your Chick-fil-A order is, but my Chick-fil-A order is usually a 5 count of nuggets, a kale salad, the little kale side salad for my green, and then French fries, because I love French fries. So that's my red, yellow, green, and that's how I count those. The kale salad, sometimes I count it with an orange as well, because the kale salad has those little almonds and then some dressing, so I count that as an orange. And then I'll pack, and I have like a little cooler, like a little lunchbox thing that I'll pack my carrots and hummus and strawberries in. And then there's this awesome pizza place. If you've ever been to Broken Bow, or if you plan on going to Broken Bow, there's an awesome pizza place called Grateful Head there. So good. So we'll have pizza, maybe some salad, because I'm going to have that. I'll have the stuff to make salad for dinner. And then the next day, like I said, I'm going to be bringing my shakes with me. And then my son requested pigs in a blanket with cinnamon rolls. I think my husband wanted some eggs, so we'll have eggs because I'm planning on breakfast tacos as well. And then a chef salad. So, oh, hold on. Yeah, I need to delete that one. So you can see, I'm going to take away this green, because usually my meal 2 is a red, yellow, green. But if I'm just going to do pigs in a blanket, which I get like the little turkey smokies, so that'll be a red and a yellow. So I'll just drop down that other green. I could either put it up here in my shake if I wanted to add some spinach, or I can just double up on the vegetables in my salad. And then have my chef salad. Probably going to make some guac. I'll eat it with carrots. I'm going to eat it with some chips too, just to be honest. There's going to be more yellows. Down here, there'll be more yellows. There'll be wine and margaritas and things like that. We have fajitas, so that's why I say we're going to tighten things up, because we're going to go over a little bit, but I know when I get back from the trip exactly how to get back on track, so not a problem. And then on Saturday, again, start the day with my shake. I will bring, I probably won't bring Recover, actually. I'll probably do a banana after we do the workout, but I usually only use Recover after I do weighted workouts. So if I'm lifting weights, then I'll do Recover. But for cardio and for the mobility workout, I don't do Recover. Breakfast tacos for breakfast. And that's the idea there was kind of, okay, we're going to need tortillas for the fajitas. We can reuse what we have left over for the breakfast tacos. Another chef salad. I'll be making, I'll also have stuff to make sandwiches for the kids. And I think my son did ask for some chicken nuggets, so we might throw some chicken nuggets in there too. Carrots, hummus, and strawberries again for afternoon snacks. And then we'll have steak night with chicken. Baked potato, asparagus, that's an easy red, yellow, green tablespoon dinner there. And something like if you go out to a steakhouse like that, that's perfect. Like if you're thinking like, oh no, I want to go out to eat, what can I eat? There you go, just red, yellow, green, pretty easy. And then that is the week. And then Sunday morning I'll probably go ahead and do we'll have whatever we have left over for breakfast, because we stopped at a donut shop last time and it wasn't that great. So whatever we have left over for breakfast, we'll eat that, and then we'll stop on the way and see. But if you have questions about meal planning while you're on vacation, if you're doing like a cabin, kind of renting a house sort of thing, feel free to reach out and I can work with you on how to do that. Or if you have questions about carb cycling, I'm happy to answer those as well. But I hope that you guys have a great week, and I will see you next week.